CVU 104.9 playing the best songs ever recorded with Johnny Mathis and Denise Williams. It's too much, too little, too late. Actually, just about on time for this week's Ask the Lawyer segment on CVU 104.9 as I welcome my friend and yours, attorney for the injured, Bruce L. Shiner, to answer a question submitted by, well, perhaps you. If you ever have a legal question you'd like to submit for this segment, I'll tell you how to go about doing that in just a moment as well. But first things first, let me clarify this. What you're about to hear should not be taken as specific legal advice in your specific situation. For that, you've got to sit down face to face with a professional and get some real advice concerning the real facts of your case. Now, you can certainly do that with Bruce L. Shiner and Associates. Like many attorneys, they offer a free initial consultation. Why not take advantage of that to kind of get an idea of where things are going with your case? And in the meantime, we can certainly caution you to not make any statements, not let anybody record any conversations, and certainly don't sign anything until you've sat down with a professional and gotten some advice. That's what it's all about with Ask the Lawyer on CVU 104.9. Now let's go to my friend and attorney for the injured, Bruce L. Shiner. Good morning, Bruce.
Good morning, Todd. How's this morning treating you?
This morning is absolutely treating me wonderfully. How about with you?
It's always great when I'm vertical.
Okay. That's a good way of putting it. Absolutely. As we usually do on Wednesdays, we spend a little time talking about the law, and now we're going to turn it over to you and see what you think, if you're ready for today's question.
I am ready.
All right, here we go. A tragic situation, unfortunately, and it says the following. My husband was killed in an auto accident. The at-fault driver had $25,000 of bodily injury liability insurance. I later learned that the at-fault driver was on the computer as an Uber driver. Is there anything we can do besides collecting the driver's small insurance policy limits? Since Uber is one of those very, very new things as far as the law is concerned, we really need your help on this one.
It really depends on the specific facts, but I believe when they say on the computer as an Uber driver that the driver was looking to be contacted by Uber to provide a ride for someone.
Correct. That's the way I interpreted it.
So if that's the case, the Uber driver would be in the course and scope of his employment for Uber, and I believe that Uber would be responsible.
Okay.
So you would be able to, go after the driver and Uber for the full value of, losing your beloved husband.
So Uber, and I don't understand the system very well, to be honest with you. I've never actually even used the service. Maybe I'm way behind the times or something. But Uber carries insurance above and beyond what their drivers carry.
I believe they do.
Okay. So that would be the next way to go. But because this is such a new area of law, boy, I want somebody in my corner that really knew what they were doing. So get to a professional quickly is, I guess, the advice we typically give, and it certainly applies here.
Oh, that's a great idea.
All right, Bruce. Well, thank you. As these things evolve and change, the Ubers, and there are competing services out there like that now and so forth, I imagine the law is trying to play a little bit of catch-up, isn't it?
Yeah, it sure is. That's the great thing about being a lawyer. You learn something new, and the law changes every day.
You and your associates probably have to go back for re-education on a periodic basis to learn about these new things, don't you?
We do, and we read a lot of publications to be able to keep abreast.
Yeah. Well, that's what I would want for somebody representing me for sure. So thank you again for weighing in on this unfortunately tragic situation. Hopefully next week we can have something that's a little bit less tragic, but I'm sure we will have another question for you next Wednesday.
Well, I'm sure you will, and you'll probably think it up for hours so you could challenge me.
We do our best. Good talking to you, and we'll talk to you next week.
Okay, Todd. Thank you.
Thank you, too. Take care. Bruce L. Shiner, ladies and gentlemen, attorney for the injured, who, by the way, would be more than happy to consult with you on your legal situation for free. If you can't wait to send us an email and perhaps be a future on Ask the Lawyer, then call his office directly today. His Port Charlotte office number is 941-743-7777. 743-7777. If you'd like to submit a question for possible future consideration, simply go to our website, wcvu.com, and look for Bruce L. Shiner on the homepage. But for more immediate results, call this number, 743-7777. 7777. And tell them Todd Matthews sent you from Seaview 104.9.